Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the huge Recon Perk nerf coming in Black Ops 6. Yep, you heard that officially. The Recon speciality perk is going to be getting nerfed in Black Ops 6 very, very soon. This is going to be great for the game. This is going to massively improve the game because the Recon perk is absolutely broken in Black Ops 6, and a lot of people are using and abusing this perk, of course. We're going to talk about it today, kind of obviously discussing the issues around the perk, and hopefully what this nerf will bring, because this is not very clear as to what the nerf will do. It might reduce the time. It might completely get rid of the fact that you can see through walls. We're going to be discussing that today, but I'm going to flash it on your screen right now. Here is the tweet that officially says, and it's from a treyarch employee, that officially says that treyarch will be nerfing or looking to nerf the Recon perk very, very soon. But it says here, FaZe Swag responded to treyarch saying, nerf Recon please. Of course, many people are outraged with the Recon perk. It's completely busted, it's insanely overpowered, and everyone's running it. Those playing on face-off maps are having a hard time. Those playing in hardcore are having a hard time with it, because people are just shooting through rules, getting crazy kills, and it's just rewarding people for dying over and over again. It's absolutely ridiculous. And even, there is a clip going around, I might even play it briefly in this video possibly, but you can actually do a crazy thing in Search and Destroy, where in the first round you could spawn in with your class, run for about, I think it's 5 to 10 seconds, because you can change your class in those 5 to 10 seconds, get pretty close to the enemy team, change your class to a Recon perk class, and then have like the Recon ability working in Search and Destroy. It's absolutely broken. Might even play a clip for you guys in this video, but it's absolutely disgustingly broken. But yeah, it needs to be nerfed, and this is a official dev. If you did not know, Matt TKS is an official dev for treyarch who works on Black Ops 6 and just anything to do with multiplayer as well, and he has put incoming. This means officially treyarch does have a nerf coming for the Recon combat speciality in Black Ops 6 very soon. So, of course, the issues around the Recon perk, we've discussed it in the previous video, but I'll remind you, for any of you who didn't see that video, the Recon perk is completely busted. You get rewarded for dying. That is essentially what it is for. It is just, as soon as you spawn, you get to see red images through any single wall in the game. Like, entirely, you get to see the enemy team. It's like you have built-in wall hacks. Like, you are an actual cheater in the game because you're using a perk, and you just spawn in and you can see people through the wall. You can shoot through many of the walls in this game. In hardcore, of course, it's pretty much one bullet and you're dead. So if you get seen through a wall and someone can shoot through that wall, that's it, you're dead also. It removes the ability to be able to flank as well, because people can see you as soon as they spawn. You don't know when someone's spawning near you or next to you, or, you know, in a close proximity to you. They're going to be able to read what you're doing, and again, it shows like a live showcase of what you are doing. It's like a built-in live radar wall hack that gives you the ability to just do whatever you need to do. As soon as you have this perk on, that's it. You're winning the gunfight. If you lose the gunfight, then I don't know what to tell you, because this Recon perk is just broken. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it needs a nerf, of course, but let's talk about that. It is getting nerfed in Black Ops 6. That's official, but what we don't officially know is what that nerf will be. I discussed in the previous video how they need to change this perk entirely, or this part of the Recon perk that needs changing entirely. It's just the wall hacks, right? I'm not too fussed about people being able to know where I am based off of me seeing them. It's got a, how would I put it, like a radar. So on the sides of your screen, the top, left, right, and bottom will like highlight to say that you're being looked at by someone on the minimap, or someone in proximity near to you, or somewhere on the map is able to look at you. That I have no problem with. And the other bit is, like, I believe it removes the skulls when you end up killing someone, so it doesn't show the skulls to the enemy team, so you know someone's died there. That's fine. Also not a problem. It's just the built-in wall hacks. So the built-in wall hacks, in my opinion, should be completely removed. But I know treyarch's not going to do this. They've spent time, they've developed this, of course. I don't think they're going to sit there and openly really admit that they got it wrong and have built something completely busted. This was, of course, built, I think, as well to help the lesser skilled players in the game. Of course, the issue with this is this perk is available to everyone. So the good players are also using this because it is that insanely broken. And good players abusing this and shooting through walls is going to be twice as annoying as just a bad player getting a free kill on you. It's just insanely annoying. So the problem is, I think it should be completely removed. treyarch won't remove it. I don't think they'll openly admit that. But what they will do is change how this perk probably behaves. Maybe we're going to get that, like, this is the problem. The nerf's got to be good here, okay? Because I say a huge nerf. If they don't nerf this properly and they keep the same characteristics of the wall hack ability, it's still going to be broken, even if it is for less time, which I think they might go down this route. I know what Treyarch's sort of like on these sort of things. They might go down this route and then see how that plays. Problem is, we're just wasting time at this point. I think it just needs to be sorted now so people can understand what they're getting from the Recon perk now, not let's hope Recon gets nerfed properly every single week, every single month, etc. So I proposed in my last video that the Recon perk, and you guys let me know down below whether or not you agree or disagree with this, the Recon perk should actually have a similar ability. And what I mean is, on the minimap, it should have a hater-like sort of version of, just to have a hater on the minimap for like 2 seconds. If we're going to have this sort of ability that they're going down this route of giving players a chance, I guess, then I think we should make it where people have to look at the minimap and you can't just see people through walls and see character models and stuff. You should have to look at the minimap, have a 2 seconds or 3 seconds, depends how long you guys would like to see it for, version of the hater as you spawn in. I don't think that's broken. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I also think that would lead to there being a counter, because of course the hater is, yes, I know it is obviously when an actual hater comes in, you can't, I believe you can't counter a ghost. Correct me if I'm wrong though, I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure with the hater in this game it is the same as always, that if you have ghost it doesn't counter it. But this version of the hater being caused by Recon should be countered by ghost. So you can have a counter to it, and players can use an ability that, yes, is a little bit on the, you know, it's a bit of an easy sort of gimmicky thing. Yes, it's going to reward people for dying still, which I think is the biggest issue, but I think Treyarch is just going down this route to give these lesser skilled players that opportunity. But I think this takes away from good players using that perk. I think less like actual good players who are going to use and abuse the Recon perk in the current way that it is would be less likely to use and abuse it if it only spawned a hater for like 2 seconds. I think that is more than enough to balance it out, but you guys let me know down below whether or not you agree or disagree. Also, leave down below, what do you think the nerf should be? Do you think it should change entirely, like kind of like what I'm saying? Or do you think the actual perk should be left as it is, but changed in how long it takes, or how many layers of walls it can see through, or even just the ability to actually see through walls? Let me know down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about this. But the Recon perk is getting nerfed. I think, I'm hoping that Treyarch does the correct thing here and nerfs this correctly, not just a time thing. Even if they nerf the time of it and reduced how many walls it goes through, I still don't think that's going to be enough. I think this perk just has a ridiculous like ability built into it, and I think it does just need a massive nerf. It could even be removed. I don't know if Treyarch will go down that route. Like I said, I don't think they'll admit that they got it wrong, and that's kind of what they'll be doing here, that they'll be admitting that this perk shouldn't have come out in the way they came out. Of course, we had the beta that did have this perk behaving like this, but I'm guessing a lot of people used it, or it just wasn't as OP back then. I don't know if it changed from the beta. I can't remember that far back. But in the full game, we're of course seeing the issues. Like, for instance, Nuketown, everyone's using it on Nuketown. Face-off playlist, it's going crazy. Hardcore, everyone's dying through walls. And people are more than, I imagine most people, especially with the camo grind, are just purposely dying because it's so much easier to get headshots when you know they're coming around the corner and you know exactly where their head's going to be on your screen because of this perk. So yes, officially, the Recon perk is getting nerfed in Black Ops 6. Thank God for that. Hopefully they do a good job of actually nerfing it and making it so that it's not as overpowered in Black Ops 6. But let me know down below, what do you think about the Recon perk getting nerfed in Black Ops 6? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.